What's going on, everyone? ChatGPT was fairly easily able to take on the grass shim in the last video, but we aren't done in Celadon yet. Team Rocket still has control over the game corner, and we have to pick up the tea from the Celadon City mansion in order to be able to enter Saffron City, not to mention picking up our free EV as well. Let's see what ChatGPT, or rather Smart, wants to do first.
Let's check out the game corner first. It seems like there might be some trouble there with Team Rocket taking over, and it could be a good opportunity to help out and see what's going on. Plus, we might find some valuable information or items there.
Okay, we're here at the game corner. Everything's looking pretty normal so far, except there's a Team Rocket member standing guard next to a poster off in the back.
Approaching cautiously might be our best bet. We don't want to draw too much attention to ourselves.
Let's see if we can discreetly investigate the poster and the area around it to gather any clues about what Team Rocket might be up to. If we can find a way to access whatever is behind that poster without alerting the guard, we might uncover something important.
No, I think we're gonna have to battle him if we want to check out the poster.
Confronting him in a battle might indeed be our only option. Once we defeat him, we can investigate the area behind the poster.
Alright, I confronted him and he challenged us to a fight. He's sending in Eradicate against Blaze.
Blaze should have the advantage here with its fire-type moves. Let's use Ember to take down Eradicate.
We don't have Ember anymore. Blaze forgot to learn Flamethrower.
Let's use Flamethrower then. It should be super effective against Eradicate.
Well, no. It shouldn't. But it hit hard as hell anyways and fainted Eradicate.
Thanks for the correction. What's our next move?
That's for you to decide, but the Rocket Grunt's sending in the Zubat next, and we have the chance to swap Pokemon.
Let's keep Blaze in for now. What's your strategy?
Once again, that's your call to make.
Alright, we'll stick with Blaze then. What move would you like to use against Zubat?
God damn it. You pick, you smartass.
In that case, let's go with Flamethrower again.
Thank you. Alright, Flamethrower one-shot the Zubat, and we've defeated the Rocket Grunt.
Great job. It seems like the area around the poster might be worth investigating now.
I checked the poster and it had a switch behind it, which revealed a hidden staircase.
Interesting. Shall we proceed down the staircase and see where it leads?
Actually, before we go down there, I know where this great item is. Let's go get it. I actually don't even know what the item is. Oh, cool. It was an ether. See, I wasn't even lying.
Alright, let's jump into this Team Rocket shindig. They've got their grubby paws all over Celadon City's game corner, and it's time we clean house.
So what's the situation looking like in this dingy old hideout of theirs?
Well, let's go find out. We just opened up the entrance to the hideout.
The sweet smell of mischief and deceit. Alright, keep those eyes peeled. We're stepping into the lion's den here.
We challenged the first grunt of the hideout, which is when I discovered a huge flaw in this version of Smart. He had a very weird obsession, which quickly got on my nerves. Okay, Smart. The Rocket Grunt has sent in Eradicate against Blaze.
Eradicate, eh? Well, it looks like this grunt's bringing out the big guns. Blaze, my fiery friend, let's show this oversized rodent who's boss. Hit him with a flamethrower and let's watch him sizzle like bacon on a Sunday morning. What's the grunt's reaction to our fiery display?
Angry, I guess, since we defeated his Eradicate in one hit from Flamethrower. He's sending in a second Eradicate next. Do you want to swap Pokemon?
Take that, you oversized rat. One hit, one knockout, that's how we roll. As for this second Eradicate, let's keep the momentum going. Blaze is on fire, literally, so let's stick with him.
Hit him with another flamethrower and let's see if this one puts up more of a fight. What's the grunt's expression now?
Shocked, I guess, since we defeated both of his Eradicates in one hit. We've defeated the grunt. If you haven't already noticed by now, the annoying obsession I was talking about is that for every single action during a battle, Smart would constantly ask me what the enemy's expressions were. During the second grunt battle, I started to get annoyed by it, and then tried to put a stop to it.
Alright, Blaze, you've been putting in work, but let's give someone else a chance to shine. Let's send in Fury, the Primeape, to handle this one. Show him what you're made of with a brick break. What's the grunt's expression as we swap Pokemon?
I can't see his or anyone else's expression, Smart, but Brick Break fainted mid-chop, and we've won the battle.
Boom! Fury's just tearing through these Team Rocket lackeys like they're made of tissue paper.
The fights were going smoothly since we were fairly over-leveled at this point, and our team has some pretty powerful attacks now. But during the next grunt fight, it became apparent that Smart was completely ignoring me about the expressions thing.
Let's keep the momentum going and hit that Grimer with another flamethrower.
Time to turn this sludgy mess into a puddle of goo. What's the grunt's reaction as we prepare to unleash Blaze's flames once again?
Dude, I literally can't see the grunt's expression at all. Stop asking. We fainted Grimer with the flamethrower, and now he's sending in a Zubat.
Another Zubat. Well, seems like Team Rocket's running low on creativity here. Let's keep Blaze in the game and hit that Zubat with another flamethrower. Let's see if we can make this one a quick and crispy defeat, too. What's the grunt's reaction this time as we prepare to unleash Blaze's fiery wrath yet again?
I feel like you're ignoring me.
Ignoring you? Nah, just focused on the task at hand, that's all. But hey, if you're feeling neglected, I can always give you a pat on the back or a high five. Virtual high five. All right, back to business.
Whatever. We defeated the Zubat, and he's sending in Eradicate.
Another Eradicate? These grunts really need to expand their horizons when it comes to team composition. Keep that flamethrower train rolling, and let's give this Eradicate a taste of its own medicine. What's the grunt's reaction as we prepare to unleash Blaze's flames once again?
Fine, Smart. Two can play at this game. If you're gonna ignore me, then I'll do the same. We progressed throughout the rest of the rocket base without any issue. Between Blaze's flamethrower, Fury's Brick Break, and Bolt's Thunderbolt, we OHKO'd pretty much everything these grunts had to throw at us. Blaze even got to 36 and evolved into a Charizard. And, of course, Smart continued to ask about everyone's expressions throughout each battle, which I ignored each time. Finally, we made it to Giovanni, and after a quick heal up, we challenged him to a battle with Fury leading the fight. Fury was able to one-shot both of his Onix and his Rhyhorn with Brick Break, but came up just short on the Kangaskhan. But all Kangaskhan managed to do was get a bite off for about 4 damage before fainting to the second Brick Break. And with Kangaskhan down, we had defeated Giovanni, who dropped the Sliph Scope as he was leaving.
Excellent. Looks like our mission here is complete. With the Sliph Scope in hand, we'll be able to uncover the mysteries of the Pokemon Tower in Lavender Town. Let's make our way back there and put the Sliph Scope to good use. Who knows what secrets and challenges await us in the Pokemon Tower? Let's find out.
Before we go, there's still a few places left in Celadon City that we haven't been to yet. Do you want to go to the Pokemon Tower first, or finish up here?
Let's finish up exploring Celadon City first. We'll check out those remaining places and see if there's anything useful we can find. Then, once we're done here, we'll make our way to Lavender Town and use the Sliph Scope in the Pokemon Tower.
We picked up the HM for Fly from the girl out on Route 16. Smart taught Fly to Gust, which he dropped the move Gust for. After that, we headed to the Celadon Mansion to pick up the tea from the old lady, and then we got the free Eevee, which Smart named Echo. While we were doing all of that, Smart started asking me a couple times to make decisions and saying that I was the trainer Smart, so I knew his time was limited at this point. But he wasn't too confused yet, so he kept pressing on. We took our inaugural flight on Pidgeotto back to Lavender Town and went straight into the Pokemon Tower. Up on the 3rd floor, we ran into our first trainer of the tower, Channeler Carly. Carly sent in a Ghastly against Fury.
Let's hit that Ghastly with a Brick Break and show it who's boss.
Ghost Pokemon are immune to fighting moves, so it did nothing. Ghastly used Curse to cut half of its HP and put a highly damaging curse on Fury.
Well, that's not good. It seems we're at a disadvantage here. Since fighting moves won't work against Ghastly, let's switch things up. Fury, let's go with Rock Slide this time and try to knock out Ghastly before that curse takes its toll.
Rockslide fainted Ghastly, and we defeated Carly.
Phew. That was a close one. Good thing we managed to take down Ghastly before that curse did too much damage.
The next fight on the floor was Channeler Patricia, who, if you could guess, also has a Ghastly. Just like every other Channeler in the tower. Things didn't go as well for Fury on this one, though.
Since Ghastly's immune to fighting type moves, let's try something else. Fury used Seismic Toss to deal a set amount of damage regardless of Ghastly's type.
Seismic Toss is also a fighting move, so Ghastly was immune. And Ghastly hit us back with the Nightshade, dealing exactly 22 damage.
Alright, since Seismic Toss won't work, let's try a different approach. Fury used Karate Chop and aimed to knock out Ghastly with a powerful hit.
Karate Chop is a fighting move. Ghastly, again, was immune. Ghastly used Confuse Rays to confuse Fury.
Alright, with Fury confused, we'll need to play this carefully. Fury, try to fight through the confusion and use Brick Break on Ghastly.
Fury hurt himself to confusion and then fainted to Ghastly's Nightshade. With Fury fainted, things went a bit smoother. We finished off this fight with a Thunderbolt with Bolt, and then for every Channeler on the floor, we pursuit spammed with Stinger, who is up next in the lead after Fury fainted. Our first wild Pokemon in the tower surprisingly happened to be a Cubone, which thankfully Stinger's Cut didn't immediately faint from the level gap, allowing Smart to catch him and name him Skull Crush. Things were going smoothly until we made it to the healing spot. You would think the healing spot would be a good thing, but since Fury was still on slot 1 of the team, well, you'll see in a moment. We began the fight against Channeler Karina, who, like all the other Channelers, sent in a Ghastly against our freshly revived Fury.
Fury, let's go with Seismic Toss to deal a consistent amount of damage to Ghastly. We know it's effective, so let's aim to take down Ghastly swiftly and efficiently.
No, actually we don't know that. It was immune and did nothing to Ghastly because it's a fighting move. Ghastly hit us with a Nightshade for about a third of our HP.
My mistake. Fury's Seismic Toss won't work on Ghastly due to its ghost typing. Let's try a different approach. Fury, use Karate Chop to deal damage to Ghastly. It's one of our strongest physical moves, so let's see if we can overcome Ghastly's immunity and deal some significant damage.
No, goddammit, there's so much wrong with that statement. Ghastly was immune to the hit yet again, and used Curse on us.
Damn it, I should have remembered Ghastly's immunity to fighting type moves.
Well, with Ghastly cursing Fury, we need to act fast. Let's switch to a Pokemon that can handle Ghastly more effectively. Bolt, you're up. Use Thunderbolt to strike Ghastly down before its curse takes its toll on Fury.
Yeah, you definitely should have remembered that, because I literally told it to you last turn. I switched in Bolt, who took a Nightshade upon swapping in, and on the next turn we hit Ghastly with a Thunderbolt and fainted it, and defeated Karina.
Well done, Bolt. You managed to take down Ghastly despite the challenging situation.
But the problems didn't end there, because Fury was back out on the next fight against Chandler Janae's Ghastly.
Since Ghastly is immune to fighting type moves, let's switch up our strategy. Fury used Seismic Toss to deal consistent damage regardless of Ghastly's typing.
Dude, Seismic Toss is a fighting type move, and Ghastly was immune. Again. He hit back with the Nightshade, leaving Fury below a quarter HP.
Alright, Fury's Seismic Toss won't work against Ghastly. Let's switch up our strategy. Fury, use Seismic Toss to deal consistent damage regardless of Ghastly's typing.
So you're changing your strategy from Seismic Toss to Seismic Toss. Got it. So yeah, Fury did nothing and fainted to Nightshade. Thankfully, with Fury down, Smart sent in Bolt to finish off the Ghastly with a Thunderbolt, and we defeated Chandler Janae.
With Chandler Janae defeated, let's take a moment to heal up our team at the healing spot in the Pokemon Tower.
I wonder if that healing spot can also heal Smart's brain damage.
As we climb this Tower of Despair, keep your eyes peeled for any sneaky tricks or traps.
We finally ran into a wild Ghastly after all this time, and I believe it's safe to say that the healing spot did not properly heal Smart.
Now, that's a spooky addition to the lineup. But you know what they say, keep your friends close and your Ghastlys closer. Let's add this ghostly friend to our team. Bolt, hit him with a Thunderbolt. Let's see if this ghost can handle a jolt of electricity straight to the ectoplasm.
So we have Fury in the lead, not Bolt.
Well, let's switch things up a bit then. Fury, you're stepping aside for a moment. Bolt, time to show this Ghastly what you're made of.
Okay, I guess. I swapped in Bolt and Ghastly used Curse, lowering its own HP to half to curse us.
Bolt, shake off that curse nonsense and hit it with a Thunderbolt. Let's give this Ghastly a taste of its own medicine.
Now just to be sure, are you trying to catch or feint him? Because he just lowered his own health by half with Curse, and we're a fair bit higher level.
Sorry for the confusion. Let's stick to the plan and aim to catch this Ghastly. We don't want to feint it. We want it on our side. Bolt, ease up on the Thunderbolt for now. Let's weaken this Ghastly a bit more, but be careful not to knock it out.
Okay, well you definitely feinted it with the Thunderbolt.
Damn it, Bolt! You're too strong for your own good sometimes.
Right after the wild Ghastly, we started another trainer battle with Channeler Angelica, which, if you hadn't guessed, sent in a Ghastly.
A Ghastly? Looks like we've got another chance to catch one after all. Thanks, Chandler Angelica, for giving us another shot.
Yeah, so we can't catch another trainer's Pokemon.
Damn, you're right. Okay, Fury, let's show this Ghastly what we're made of. Hit it with a Seismic Toss and let's make quick work of it.
Oh god, not this again. Smart literally cycled every single fighting move that Fury has before finally trying Rock Slide, which hit and fainted the first Ghastly. But Angelica had another Ghastly with her.
Fury, you're on a roll. Let's keep the momentum going. Hit this new Ghastly with a seismic toss, and let's put an end to Angelica's ghostly brigade.
Okay. Fury took more damage to the curse on the swap-in, and then wasted his turn, since Ghastly is still immune to seismic toss. Ghastly missed his spite, and then Fury took more damage to the curse, leaving him at just 2 HP.
Fury, buddy, hang in there. We're not letting this Ghastly get the best of us. Hit back with a quick attack and let's finish this.
God damn it, Smart. Fury doesn't know quick attack.
Ah, damn it. Well, no time to dwell on it. Hit back with a karate chop and let's hope for the best.
Ghastly is still immune to fighting moves, so Karate Chop did nothing. We got spited again for 5 PP on Karate Chop, and then Fury fainted to Curse.
Damn it, Fury, you put up a hell of a fight. Let's bring in Bolt. With his electric moves, he should have no problem zapping this Ghastly into oblivion.
No, Fury definitely didn't. But at least with Bolt back out, we were able to easily clean up this and Angelica's final Ghastly, winning us the battle. We ran into another wild Ghastly after this, and it basically went as badly as the first one. Stinger was in the lead with Fury being fainted again, and after wasting the first turn on an immune cut, Ghastly cut its HP in half with a curse, and then Smart killed it immediately after with a Twin Needle. After defeating another Channeler in one shot with Stinger's Pursuit, we ran into a third wild Ghastly, and I did my best this time to express that we needed to be more careful as we were much higher level than it, but I think Smart misunderstood my point.
Alright, Stinger, let's not mess around with this one. Hit it with a quick Twine Needle and let's move on. We got places to be and ghosts to catch.
You don't want to catch it? Just defeat it?
Exactly. No need to add this weakling to the team. Let's just take it down and keep moving forward.
Well, he's only weak because he's level 14. We can level him up.
We've got bigger challenges ahead, and we're not going to waste time on weak opponents. Let's roll.
Alright then. Well, Twin Needle hit it, bringing it pretty low, but the Ghastly finished itself off with a curse and fainted. We made our way through the rest of the tower without any issue, until we finally made it to the final staircase and got attacked by a ghost. We used the Sliph Scope to reveal that it was the ghost of Smart number 12.
Well, looks like we stumbled upon a bit of a family reunion. Hit him with a Twine Needle and let's take him down.
Twin Needle did about a quarter of Ghost Smart's HP, and then Ghost Smart hit back with a headbutt. We managed to get the poison off on the next Twin Needle, and with the poison damage was just enough for us to feint Ghost Smart with a third Twin Needle on the next turn. Finally, on the top floor we saw some Rocket members harassing an old man for his social security paycheck. Smart was having none of that, so we immediately challenged the first Rocket Grunt, who sent in a Zubat against Stinger.
Alright, team, let's take down this Zubat and show Team Rocket what happens when they mess with us. Stinger, you're up first. Hit Zubat with a Twine Needle and let's make quick work of it. We're not letting these Rocket Grunts get away with anything.
Smart's first Twin Needle was not effective, but neither was Zubat's bite. But on the next turn, Smart switched it up to use Cut, which fainted the Zubat, prompting the Rocket Grunt to send in a second Zubat.
Stinger, you're doing great. Let's take down this second Zubat too. Hit it with another Cut.
Stinger got hit by another bite, bringing him into the red, which prompted Smart to switch in Bolt, fainting the Zubat easily with a super effective Thunderbolt on the next turn. And with the second Zubat down, the Grunt only had his ace Pokemon left, a Golbat.
Well, Golbat's a bit bigger and tougher than Zubat, so let's switch things up. Fury, you're up next. Let's take down this Golbat. Hit it with a Brick Break and show it what you're made of.
Fury's fainted, Smart.
Damn, forgot Fury's out of commission. Alright, let's go with Blaze instead. Let's roast this Golbat with a Flamethrower.
Flamethrower easily took down the Golbat and defeated the first Grunt, but we still had 2 more to go, and we started the second fight off with a severely injured Stinger against a Coughing.
Stinger's hanging in there, but let's not push our luck. Let's switch him out for now. Herbleaf, you're up next. Hit it with a Mega Drain and show it what you're made of.
Herbleaf doesn't have Mega Drain, Smart.
Alright, let's go with Gust instead.
We swapped in Gust just in time for Coughing to self-destruct, leaving Gust at 3 HP, and now the Rocket Grunt is sending in a Drowsy.
Damn, that self-destruct hit harder than I expected. But we're not out of this yet. Let's bring in Bolt for this one. Bolt, you're up next. Let's zap this Drowsy with a Thunderbolt and show it what we're made of.
2 Thunderbolts later and Drowsy was down, winning us the battle. And then we were onto our final Rocket Grunt, who sent in a Zubat against Stinger.
Let's switch Stinger out for now. Gust, you're up next. Let's take down this Zubat. Hit it with a Wing Attack and show it what you're made of.
Gust only had 3 HP, but we lucked out that Zubat used Astonish and we immuned it thanks to Gust's normal typing. And then we took out the Zubat on the next turn with a wing attack. The Grunt's next Pokemon was another Zubat, which we just one-shot again with another wing attack, prompting him to send in a Rattata. Smart kept Gust in and I thought it was going to be game over since Rattata would definitely have quick attack, but he surprisingly didn't use it, so we struck first with a wing attack and fainted the Rattata. But Gust's luck ran out when the Grunt sent out his Raticate. I was surprised again by it not using quick attack, but sadly our wing attack was not strong enough to OHKO Raticate, and then we took a Hyper Fang, which fainted Gust. But Smart easily finished off Raticate on the next turn with a Thunderbolt from Bolt, defeating the final Rocket Grunt. We then spoke to the old man, who introduced himself as Mr. Fiji. He brought us back to his home in Lavender Town, and rewarded us with the Poke-Flute for assisting him. And on that note, I think it's about time for me to get some sleep as well. So don't you dare play that Poke-Flute right now, and I'll see you in the next one.